This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Peter wants to know, was there a moment during the podcast that you thought, okay, I want to keep doing this. I dig it.
Yeah. When we got a guarantee from Midroll.
Yeah. I mean, I think number one to me is the Radicals episode. Maybe number two is the Sunny episode where we got so tickled we couldn't speak. And then, yeah, getting that first big check from Midroll, that was all right. We're going to keep doing this.
Yeah. So, I would have to agree with those particular shows that were just so much fun. And in the beginning, when we used to be able to do them there at the house.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun because it was just us sitting there talking and bullshitting. And in particular, were we drinking during the Sunny one, or was that just was we were goofy and tired?
We were goofy and tired, but we both knew that was a story and we weren't sure if we were going to bring it up. And then when we did at the very end, I think it was both of us thinking the other one was going to tell it. And we just got tickled. And when I start laughing, you start laughing, and down we go. I think the only other time we've laughed that much for real is on that train PSA from a couple years ago. That just,
yeah. There have been a few of them, but the Sunny one hurt because I couldn't stop laughing.
You removed your headset and tried to leave the room because you were in violent pain. The only other time I've seen you laugh that hard is when we were working on the Cornette episode and we're trying to plan for ad transitions because we knew what our ads were. And these days they're just dynamically inserted. That's what she said. But once upon a time, we knew exactly where we wanted to place it. And we were talking about our big sponsor at the time for mesothelioma. And when we got to the George the Rat thing, all I did was spin around and said, what if, and then you finished my thought and literally fell in the floor laughing. What if George the Rat died of mesothelioma? Which is not funny, but it is funny. And yeah, good times.
Yeah. Poor George the Rat.
Fernando has a fun question here. Hypothetically, Bruce, it's you, Conrad, Tony, JR, Eric, and Arn all going out for dinner and having a few drinks. By the end of the night, who's picking up the tab? And don't say Conrad.
Well, then we're walking.
I was going to say, with your little alligator arms, that shit ain't happening.
Oh, hell yeah. Are you kidding me? I got the Mick Foley reach for the wallet down. You missed the first couple times. It's like, hang on, wait. These damn pockets, they move all the time. I could have sworn it was over here. Well, hey, have you got it? No, hey, let me, I mean, she's got it now. I'll go ahead and take it. Yeah.
Here's the thing. We can't let JR pay because if JR pays, we'll never hear the fucking end of it.
Tony won't.
I could see Arn doing it.
I couldn't.
I could see Eric doing it for sure.
Eric would do it. Eric and I would do it. Yeah.
Eldridge wants to know, besides Sting, what other single wrestlers or tag teams does Bruce wish he could have worked with at the height of their career?
Well, Sting is definitely one of those up there. I'll throw the Road Warriors in there, even though I did get to work with them a little bit in Mid-South when they were really catching on. And then by the time that they came to us, I think that it was a little bit different. I would have loved to have had them earlier. And, I got to meet them and go out with them and work with them just a little tiny bit in Mid-South. And they were great guys. It was funny because people were intimidated by them because of their on-screen persona. They're like, oh my God, these guys are crazy. They'll just beat you up. They're just two great guys.
Let's keep it going here. Joseph wants to know, is there a subject that you wish Conrad would cover with one of his other hosts that you could listen back and say they're wrong? Have you listened to another episode, or is there a topic you would love to hear someone's take on just so you could shit on it?
Well, everybody other than me is wrong.
Well, we know that. That's pretty well established.
Okay. You're going to have to explain this one to me a little bit.
I think the idea is, has there been an episode where my co-host was full of shit, whether it was Eric Bischoff, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, Arn Anderson, whoever.
I've never listened to him.
Yeah, no surprise. I mean, you give 38 free minutes a day. I don't think you're downloading. I mean, that 38 minutes would be one Eric Bischoff answer. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
Let's do a question here from Tony Flowers. And this is one that me and you've never really talked about. When you're thinking about coming back to WWE, was there any episode of Prichard Show or comment that you had made on something to wrestle that you thought, man, I wish I hadn't said that?
No.
I don't think so. Feels like you've always sort of played it fair here as much as possible.
Well, again, I've always gone by the credo, and you know this, of I never got when people left somewhere that they would knock it.
Right.
Especially if they spent any time there. I had a blast. I had an absolute blast with all my runs in WWE. And to shit on them is crazy. Those people were my friends. Those people were a part of making my life unique and spectacular. So to that, I had a blast. There were some bad moments, but there were some incredibly great moments, and I choose to remember the really great moments. You can remember the bad ones, but don't dwell on them or you're going to drown yourself.
In fairness, we did have quite the time shitting on TNA that one time.
But even that, I had fun at TNA, and I didn't go into that to shit on anybody. You shit on people. You like to shit. I don't.
I like to get you fired up. Is what I like.
Well, you're fucking doing it.
I will. Dylan Huffman wants to know, what kind of Rolex does Bruce have? Any other jewelry?
Do I have any other jewelry?
Well, like, the stuff that you wear every day. You just explained you've got this Paul Bosch ring, or sort of an homage to that you had made. And I think most people see your gold Rolex on most of the videos, but occasionally you'll rock something that's stainless. And, we get in the weeds sometimes on these Ask Whatevers because people who listen to this know that I'm a watch guy. So we talk about watches. So share what you'd like unless you're worried about a mugging.
Well, I'm rocking my Omega right now, which is my 007 Quantum Solace Omega, numbered. Give you a little trivia tidbit on this. I went to the Quantum of Solace. All my jewelry shit goes back to Brad Marks. But they had the premiere of the movie. Got to go to the premiere, and he had two of these watches sequentially numbered. And there's only so many made, and I got two of them and gave the other one to John Layfield for his birthday. So John and I have sequentially numbered watches of our Omega, whatever the hell kind of thing this is. But the Rolex is a president's.
You don't tell any details on that one?
No, it's president's, gold bezel. Diamond bezel. Previously owned.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.